Hey, good morning, guys. So today we're going to make a little road trip to go visit a fellow hobbyist in the hobby. He goes by the name of Recovery Addict on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. His house that he just bought, that's not too far from me, maybe 40-50 minutes, was built in 1915. And although he's already metal detected the grounds there and found a few things, he has been curious as to where the privy was located. Now, for those of you young whippersnappers out there that don't know what a privy is, the privy is basically the outhouse or the toilet outside. Before indoor plumbing was invented, they had a little box so you go and you sit in outside to use the bathroom. Now, some of you might be saying, well, why in the world would you want to dig in the crapper? Well, the crapper was also the trash pit. And so we're hoping today that we're going to get into some good bottles, maybe some artifacts, some nice antiques. You never know. Don't know if we're even going to find it or not, but it's worth a try. So I'm going to load up my gear, we're going to get in the truck, we're going to make a little road trip, and when we see you guys again, we'll be there. Y'all hang tight, we'll be right back.
Oh my God.
Scrub on it too much, but that's cool.
Wow, look at that.
Okay guys, so we're here. I can't really say the name because the competition right here is kind of steep, but we're with Recovery Addict here. I'm going to drop a link to his Twitter and his Instagram, his Facebook, and his YouTube page, and a link down below, so y'all be sure to check out his channel. And he has been kind enough and generous enough for us to basically metal detect his yard. We probed around for the preview this morning and had not very much success, so he's said that we could detect his yard. So today we're going to be using the XP ORX, and we're going to see if we can squeak out some silver or some Indian head pennies or something. The house that you see here behind me was built in 1915, and it was the home of a doctor here in town, a very wealthy doctor, as a matter of fact. And so we're hoping that there's going to be some coinage in the yard. So y'all stay tuned, and the first good signal we come across, we'll get it on video. So here's some of the finds that Scott has found in his yard. I think this is a really cool piece. This is a little brooch. It's got a maybe a piece of glass, or could be a precious stone like an emerald down there. Yeah, this was a doctor's facility, so I'm sure some wealthy people came to see him. I wonder if that's something that they lost. He found a couple of mercury dimes. We're getting ready to go somewhere else, and we'll get back with y'all in a minute when we get there. All right guys, I didn't get it on video, but just dug at this nice little carved Confederate gardener. And the reason I didn't get it on video is because it didn't sound like a bullet. It was reading kind of low, but that's a good find right there. That's the first gardener I found in quite some time. The reason I turned you guys back on is because right here, I have a faint, well, it was faint until I took the first plug out. 9192. So this is either going to be a can or this is going to be something good. So I'm going to dig it out, and once we get out of the hole, we'll recover it together. Be right back. All right, guys, so I got it out of the hole, and we're going to see what it is. It's right there. You see it? We got a little brass buckle there. Now, that brass buckle, I'm running program 4, which is coin deep. I've got my reactivity on 2.5. I've got my sensitivity on about 90 or 91. I'm going here to see. I got sensitivity on 90. I got the disc on 7. Frequency 14.4. Got the iron volume on because there are artillery shells in here. Reactivity on, well, it's on, I thought it was on 2.5. I'm going to bump it back up to 2.5. And that's how I'm running the ORX with the 9-inch coil. And it just picked up this little brass buckle here. I'm gonna drop this shovel down in here for you, and I'm gonna grab it at the top of the hole to kind of give you an idea of how deep that is. So that's at least 12 24 or 28 inches on that little brass buckle, which is pretty dang amazing. Scott just dug this neat little hook here, and I think, I'm not sure, but I think that it's a sword hanger. What do you guys think? You ought to have a positive ID or a picture of that. Let me know and share it on our Facebook group so we can positively identify it. Good find, man. All right, got another signal here. So if you raise your coil up just a little bit, the signal should clear up. Sitting 87, 89. Sounds a lot like a mini ball. So I thought we would cover it together in case it is. Yeah, so we can share the excitement, and if it ain't, we'll share the disappointment. So it's in my hand. Kind of feels heavy. Still in my hand. Oh, it dropped. I think it's right here. Oh, God, you guys see it? Look, it's a flattened bullet. That's what it is. It's another flattened Confederate Gardner bullet. So what a lot of times what they did is they would, you know, as they were in camp, I told you they'd whittle on their lead. They would also flatten out their lead, you know, to use it for poker chips and gaming pieces or whatnot. You know, they really didn't have any of that stuff, so they had to make their own. So that's pretty neat, man. We'll definitely throw that in a pouch and get back at it. All right, guys, got another signal here. It's kind of iffy. It's kind of jumping around. It's got a little bit of a tail on it, like it's got some iron in there. But it's high 90s on the VDI, maybe a little too high. Between 88 and 96, which is, you know, quite a bit of difference. However, it could be something good. I'll try to do this one live, but it's hard to do up here because there's so much trash up here well, I'm hunting right by the highway, and there's just so much aluminum and fence wire and Bud Light cans and everything else in here. So it's still in there. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the hole and get it out, and once it's out of the hole, we'll recover together. All right, so I kicked it out of the hole. You guys see it? It's right there. Anybody know what that is? So this is gonna be, this is a fragment of a cannonball or a projectile. Judging by the way how round it is, concave it is, I'd say that's probably a piece of a 12-pound cannonball, judging by the thickness and the radius of it there. Pretty cool find, man. We'll throw that in the pouch and get back at it. Okay, guys, so that's gonna about do it for us today. Now I do apologize in the lack of finds, as we didn't really find a whole lot, but we did find something. So today is not a total complete loss. And we were able to get Recovery Addict on his first silver ore bullet that he's ever found. Now, if you guys like my channel, please click the subscribe button and drop me a thumbs up. And also, I'm gonna drop a couple of links down in the description below. One is to Recovery Addict stuff, so be sure to check him out. And the other is to XP Team USA stuff on YouTube and Facebook. So be sure to check their stuff out as well. Good luck to you guys on your adventures, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.